Caltrain in crisis. Ridership has hit record lows. The money is running out. KPIX 5's Wilson Walker on the political tussling that could derail the transit agency's future. Wilson?
Yeah, Alan, we have heard a lot about struggling transit agencies during the course of this pandemic. BART, Muni facing budget disasters as riders stay home. Well, now Caltrain may have catapulted to the top of the endangered list because of something, well, something not a lot of people saw coming.
Right, yeah, we got a tip at the beginning of the meeting, after the meeting started. It was a total shock.
Even for those who hang on Bay Area transit issues, it came as a shock when San Francisco supervisors decided not to advance a November ballot measure for a Caltrain dedicated sales tax.
Caltrain is operated by Samtrans, which means San Francisco voters and San Francisco leadership don't actually make decisions as to what happens.
We were never hot about a sales tax.
Explaining their decision today, the supervisors pointed to the long-standing rift over how the system is managed and funded.
San Mateo County has saved Caltrain multiple times. We've stepped up with money when San Francisco and Santa Clara County didn't want to.
Charles Stone represents San Mateo County on the Caltrain Board of Directors. He says the three-county sales tax that was originally drawn up to modernize the system is now needed to save it from the pandemic. He says without the ballot measures,
it may well just mean the end of Caltrain as we've come to understand it.
Why would you have a power struggle in the middle of a pandemic that is causing so much destruction? Why would you take action to make the destruction worse?
That is the worry that any further damage to the already wounded system might be lasting. Now the unexpected standoff has transit advocates on the peninsula trying to change minds at San Francisco City Hall.
And that is our Bay Area original sin, which is trying to manage our regional assets by local control. And what we really need is leadership.
Okay, now the supervisors in San Francisco could reverse course on this, but they would have to do it through kind of an emergency meeting that would need to occur before the end of the month to keep the gears moving on the November ballot. Now, how troubled is Caltrain in the midst of this pandemic? Well, 70% of their revenue comes through the fare box. We are live in Menlo Park. Wilson Walker, KPIX 5.